Hi, this is Mrs. Kidman, and in this video, we're going to be discussing how we can navigate our Canvas page. So the very first thing you want to do is get to Canvas. The easiest way to do that is either through the Cache County School District website or through the Green Canyon website. Either of those two options will be fantastic. Now, once we get to the main Canvas page for the school district, you're going to log in with your typical username and your strong password. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here. Feel free to do the same. Now, once we get onto here, what we're going to do is we're going to look for the course that we want to get to. For math, we're going to go to math. Now, for the sake of this video, I am going to be using my secondary math 3A class. However, the format will be the same regardless of what math class you're in. So be aware of that as we're going through things. Things might be in a couple different, they might look different, they might see different assignments, but the format is the same. So once you get to this homepage, notice what it looks like here. It says Cache County School District, welcome to insert the class here, and a little course description of the things we're going to cover. Now, as you look on this left-hand side here, this is really important. Right underneath our home tab is our syllabus. Now, that syllabus is exactly what it sounds like. It's our syllabus. Now, I didn't give you a printed out copy because we don't want to kill the trees. But what we do want to do is make sure we always have access to it. So you can click on that link and you can find our syllabus all the time. The other pages that we notice over there are modules, Google Drive, and Big Ideas Math. Now, Google Drive will take you right to your school Google Drive, the one that's associated with your Canvas account or that email. The Big Ideas Math textbook is our math textbook, and it is how you can access that textbook at home, as well as complete some of our book assignments on there. Now, the biggest thing that I want to cover is our modules. So there's two ways to navigate to our modules. You can either use this left-hand menu, or you can scroll down and use our course modules button, which is further down. It's totally up to you. Now be aware here that we have the Canvas grades and the PowerSchool grades that are both linked here. In this class, Canvas grades are not your actual grade. All they will reflect is whether or not you've turned in your assignments. Any test scores, quiz scores, things like that will all only be put into PowerSchool. So make sure you're aware of that and to make sure that you like your PowerSchool grade rather than just your Canvas grade, because PowerSchool is your official grade. So if we want to navigate to our course modules, we'll go ahead and click on that. We can also use that left-hand menu there. And notice how it's pretty short here. We're looking at the start of the try. Now, the way that these modules are broken down is always at the top, it's going to have a start here. So you can see that it very first has this, what do I do if I have to learn remotely? Now, to navigate through these modules, we're going to click on what we need. So let's start with this. Say, for example, school gets shut down, you get quarantined, whatever it is, this is where we're going to start. So you can click on that right there, and they'll take you to this new page, which talks about learning remotely, how we miss you in class and what it is. It talks about the three main bullet pointed ideas. It has some videos on how we can navigate things on Canvas, turn items in, access big ideas, stuff like that. It also has this video that's linked on there. And then it also has my contact information. So make sure that if you have questions, you reach out. Now, once we go to a page, if we want to go back, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back to our modules page. That'll take us back to that original module. If we click home, it'll bring us to that home page with all the pictures. Now, the way that it's going to work is if you have something that's related to that, navigating Canvas, finding the Big Ideas Math textbook, questions that are more general, they're going to be in the Start Here category. If you're wondering what we did in class today, what you're going to do is you're going to look for the week of what we're doing. So for example, we can look at this very first week of the trimester here. What happens is every week we'll break down day by day, and it'll have a list of the things that we're doing. Now, this isn't complete. Items will be added and taken away as plans change, as things change. But this is what a typical week would look like. So notice how this says Monday we have no school. Tuesday, what happens is we have our lessons. Now, lessons are going to be further to the left, and the assignments are going to be indented. So as we find these, our lessons are going to have their titles, Simplifying Radicals. So if we go to a lessons page, what's going to happen is it's going to pull up what our goal is. So I can simplify radicals. That's our goal. It'll also have an associated video with the lesson. Some lessons will have one video, some lessons might have 3 or 4, but all of the videos are going to be less than 15 minutes long because we know that we can only get through so many examples of each thing. So Simplifying Radicals. Here's the video. If you want, it's linked right from YouTube, so you can find it on the YouTube channel as well, or you can just watch it embedded right here on the page. Once you finish watching the video, make sure you take notes during that. You can click here and it'll take you directly to the assignment. Now, our assignments are set up this way. If it's a worksheet, it'll have a worksheet here. If it's a book assignment, it'll have a link to the Big Ideas website. And then it'll give you directions. If you're in class, complete it, take a picture of it, upload. If you need to submit an assignment, remember we can hit that submit assignment button and then we can choose our file upload of what we're going to upload there. If for some reason it doesn't have that, please send me an email so that we make sure that people still have the chance to turn it in. Now, we're going to leave that page. If for some reason you didn't need to watch the videos, you were in class, but you needed to turn in your assignment, you're just going to go to the indented tab there. It'll also be the only ones with points. Click on that, and it'll take you right to that assignment page. So again, you can access your assignment either directly from the modules page or from the associated lesson. Both methods work. Anytime that you need to go back home, all you can do is click the home button in the upper left-hand corner. But really, this Canvas page is intended for a few things. 1, to keep you on track if you're learning remotely. 2, to turn in our assignments. And 3, to be a resource for you so that if you weren't quite clear about what we talked about in class, you have a short video that you can go home and watch. And then if it doesn't work, we can work together during pack hour to find after school, before school. We can find other videos if you're at home, something that'll help you so that you grasp that material, because really I care about you learning. So that's how we navigate our Canvas page here. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out, but that is what you would do to navigate my Canvas page.